Hello and welcome to Gaming News. I'm Therocksrntpeople, and last week's video, YouTube did not like that I was using clips in it, so I'm not going to do that anymore. Sorry about that. Not much news this week, and that's probably going to be the case for the next couple weeks because we're getting really close to June, and everyone likes to play it close to the chest right around E3 time. First up, Skyrim got a DLC announced this week, which is really cool, and on Bethesda's blog they put up a photo of Dawnguard, and they just put underneath it that it's going to be coming this summer to Xbox Live, and that's it. Assuming that Bethesda's not going to wage war on PS3 and PC, you're also going to get it, obviously, in the summer. Maybe not at the same time as Xbox, but, you know, around the same time. Other than that, the only thing they said was, we'll hear more about it at E3. So, yeah, welcome to gaming news for the next 5 weeks. Spoiler alert, we don't know anything about anything, but we'll hear about it at E3. So, my job's done. See you guys in like 5 weeks. Blizzard has announced global play for Diablo 3, so you're going to be able to play with people all around the world, in your own region. The world's going to be split into 3 different regions: Asia, Europe, who's going to get the 5 Middle Easterners who have internet, and the Americas, which for some goddamn reason has Australians thrown into it. Yeah, Australians. The people who live on the world's smallest connection. You don't need to worry though, because even though your real money auction house will be in your home region, you can change regions whenever you want. On a related note, Britain, do you mind if we spend some time in your region while you're sleeping? Speaking of the real money auction house, PC gamers, I knew you guys were like made of money, but now you're just pulling it out of your ass. It costs $1 just to make a transaction, and if you sell anything, you have to pay 15% of it to Blizzard. And then, if you don't want it as Blizzard bucks, or whatever the hell Blizzard pays you in, then you have to pay another 15% to them to change it into cash. And you might have to pay other charges too, depending on what you're doing. Like, no wonder PC gamers don't understand when Xbox Live people complain about a $5 increase, or when PS3 people scoff at charges at all. To be fair, most PS3 people are homeless and have their consoles hooked up to the community flaming barrel. Max Payne 3 won't be wasting any time getting DLC according to Rockstar, which, what do they know? Everything. Don't be a smartass. Rockstar announced 7 multiplayer DLC coming out throughout the year. And for 2,400 Microsoft points, or $30, you can get a season pass and a big fuck you to 35% of the total cost of the DLC if you were to buy them individually. The first map pack coming out in June is going to be called Local Justice, and this is going to come with a police precinct map that can be used for gang wars, deathmatch, team deathmatch, and painkiller modes. The pack's also going to come with 2 other maps, avatar items, multiplayer challenges, and some other stuff that Rockstar just didn't feel like mentioning, I guess. Other DLC planned for the summer includes the Disorganized Crime map pack, the Deathmatch Made in Heaven mode pack, the Hostage Negotiation map pack, and the New York Minute co-op pack. Then in the fall you'll get the Painful Memories map pack and the Trickle Down Economics map pack. And all this stuff has already been announced before the game even comes out on May 15th. So obviously you guys should buy the game and the season pass because, I don't know. God of War Ascension got a multiplayer gameplay trailer out this week. You guys can see that here if you haven't already. And it looks awesome. And in this game mode you're not going to be fighting for like points or flags or like locations. No. Nothing dumb like that. You're going to be fighting for the privilege of killing a giant Cyclops, which is in the background. Yeah, the winner is rewarded by being able to stab a giant Cyclops in the eye. That's awesome. And I gotta hand it to PS3, barrel adapter and all, God of War is looking pretty badass as usual. Portal 2 Perpetual Testing Initiative is going to be coming out May 8th. That's next Tuesday. You can make your own maps, create your own testing areas, trick your friends into falling in acid, the works. I love Portal, so I'm really excited about this. Also, there's vengeance to be had against the Space Knight. I'll outsmart you yet. Okay, so Stalker 2 gets cancelled, and then GSC Game World gets totally shut down. So what did some of the guys from there do? They created a free-to-play MMO FPS exclusive for PC. The game is called Survivarium, and it's supposed to follow Stalker's shoes as far as being set in a world where there's been an ecological catastrophe. The lead designer has described the game as being technology versus nature and nature versus technology. The release date for Survivarium is set for 2013 right now, so hopefully we'll get a trailer soon. The Walking Dead: A New Day got put on Xbox Live last Friday for 400 Microsoft points, or $5. I played the demo for it, and the controls are kind of weird. Like, one stick will control your walking, and then another stick just has like this cursor that can go anywhere you want, and it's kind of weird. Just like you'll be walking completely straight, but the cursor can go anywhere you want. It doesn't move the camera at all. It kind of felt like I was playing a Wii game. I don't know. It was kind of weird and awkward for an Xbox Live game. I think it's definitely more of a cinematic experience than a gaming experience. But you guys should try the demo for yourselves and see if you like it. If you like it, then you like it. If you don't, you don't. I think it's going to be a really hit or miss game with most people. So you guys should go try out the demo for yourselves, because I think it really depends on taste and also how the controls feel to you. Finally, Black Ops 2 got a trailer out last night, which I'm sure a lot of you guys have already seen, but if you haven't, the link is here. And the trailer really focuses on vehicles. You've got helis from Halo, jets from Battlefield 3, a truck that kind of looks like that remote control truck from Homefront, and then horses from Assassin's Creed. Like, what the fuck? Treyarch, what are you doing? I think you're officially trying too hard. The game's set 10 years in the future, and that doesn't really seem like a lot of time to have all this technology that they're having, like with the guns and the vehicles that they have. But, whatever. If they actually make the mechanics work well with it, it'll be really, really cool to have all this stuff. And also, my brother pointed out that, like, the storyline loophole could be fixed with, like, an alternate universe type thing, where from, like, 65, which is around the time of the last Black Ops, we took a different direction with technology, and this is where we've ended up. So, I mean, if they work on the mechanics and everything works well, then it'd be pretty cool. Just for me, you know, I like to have storyline as more important than what guns and vehicles you get. But whatever, you know, it depends on taste. I'm not really a Treyarch fan to begin with anyway, so, I mean, it was an uphill battle to begin with, so whatever. If you guys are excited for this, that's cool. If not, that's also cool. Regardless of the plot hole or whatever, it looks pretty cool, it sounds pretty cool. It's kind of over-dramatic for me, but whatever. It shows off the vehicles and weapons really well, and that's important. So, yeah, that's all the news I have for you guys. It looks like I'm the biggest geek you know. Till next week. Oh yeah, and if you're thinking about cutting your hair, and you're going to be cutting off more than 10 inches, go for it, and donate it to Locks of Love, which is a charity that makes wigs from donated hair for children with cancer. I'll put a link below, and hopefully haircuts will be had. And if you're feeling anxious about it, just remember, it'll always grow back.